Hello everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today I present to you Botanical Dreams. This is a triple part junk journal that I'm selling. It is one fully stuffed, fully loaded, decorated, created by me, a junk journal, which I will give you a flip through, but it's also going to include a fabric pack of over 40 plus pieces of unique and different fabrics that you can use in junk journals, and also a fundle of 100 plus pieces of interesting old antique ephemera, ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, black and white photos, all sorts of fun things that you can use in a junk journal. So there's going to be a lot of things here. Maybe this one can be used for yourself or inspiration, and maybe you can make some other junk journals with these, but here we go. Let's do a little flip through. So Botanical Dreams is officially, I want to say 9 by 6, but maybe a little less. So 8.5 by 5.5, and a spine of about 1 3/4, and a gator mouth of approximately probably 6.5 inches. A lot of the items in here can be removed. Some are permanently fixed, but you can deflate this book quite a bit if you want to use it for writing purposes, and or just merely as inspiration for other junk journals you might be making. So let's take a quick look through here. She is a fabric covered junk journal with this beautiful botanical floral fabric all over. It has little corner protectors in gold, and it has a focal point of one of my DigiKit images with some gold bling on it, if you will. And the back is plain. The spine has an exposed spine. It's very comfortable in the hand. I signed her in the back. She is signed and dated by me in the back. And in the front, the cover has a pocket which contains some lovely pieces of old ephemera, an old handwritten diary page, an old wine label. Here is my note from the Bookmaker. This is a little explanation about what a junk journal is and how you can use it, and just to keep people, in case you give it as a gift, what on earth they just received. Here are some foreign receipts in the back. So a lot of fun things tucked in here. This is definitely an explore style book. Excuse me. And a lot of botanical styled images. And I'll just take a quick flip through. There's rubber stamping in here. This is from a DigiKit called Flutterby's. This is a beautiful old cabinet card of this lovely lady. The book could be stylized to be about her, or you could remove it and use it for a different book, or just put it in your cabinet if you're a cabinet person. There you go. But here's a different type of a belly band from a botanical image book, some botanical stamping, lots of places to write, some hand-dyed papers, a little page there. Here is a removable bookmark. This is kind of fun. It has 2 pockets in it, and there's some tickets and special cards and butterflies tucked into this fabric pocket here. A lot of these items in here I have shown how to make in previous videos, so if you want, feel free to take a look. Here is an old, not a receipt, this is a prescription from days gone by with an altered paper clip, some botanical stamping, more altered paper clips, some music paper. Here is a prepaid stock certificate from, I'll just say what year, 1923. And some very interesting things that you're going to find along. I'm not going to go and open everything, but you're going to find some very unique pieces in this particular junk journal. I love to put fun, exciting, that's upside down, Pam. Ephemera in here. It's my groove, but you don't have to use old pieces. You can use new pieces. You can make new pieces look old, or you can just load them with stationery and greeting cards that maybe somebody could use, magnets, book pages. There's so many different ways to use a junk journal. Okay, this is an altered paper clip, and this is a little mini journal inside the journal, just made out of some stenciled paper and book page that was decorated. I believe we did that one together. So just fun little items. And again, this is an example of a removable, so that will help deflate the book if you want to use the book for writing primarily. Here's some, I want to say demonetized money. Is that right? No, that's not the right word. But the money is no longer spendable. How about that? It's from where is this from? I want to say Yugoslavia. Yeah, Yugoslavia. So just there's always beautiful artwork on money. I found that. Look at the beautiful mountain range, things like that. So just interesting pieces from days gone by. Different ways to do tucks and pockets. Ways to use very fragile old receipts, but still honor them and enjoy them. Sometimes I'll glue them right to a page. Here's some of those page tabs that we made. I just placed them randomly through this book just for fun, more for decor. And here's a little multi-pocket. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets here, probably 5 pockets. There's a little metal tin picture back there. An old recipe, I believe. Some more things tucked in here, old letters. Here's a little fun little guy we made along the way somewhere. I think it's a drop-down envelope. I hadn't made these in a while, so I thought it'd be fun, and I think I made another video on how to make those. Feel free to check that out. Those are very fun. Great way to use up the book pages. Cute little additional ephemera piece or embellishment. The way I use the word ephemera, I know there's a lot of floating terms back around out there. I use it to mean old papers and embellishments, pretty things to decorate. Now, a piece of ephemera can also be used to decorate, so there's some gray area, you know what I mean? But it's all good. And, you know, we all know what interests us and is intriguing to us. Here's another page tab, some rubber stamping. Graph paper. Here's an old photo. This is an old high school report. I loved when you come across these. That's such a cool thing to get, you know? I don't know. She's struggling a little bit in the math zone, but, you know, a C is a C, and that's a pass, so we are good. All right, way to go, Dorothy Morris. You made it. Looks like it was from 1945. And here's just a little pocket I made out of a label or a little tag and a vintage calling card digikit. An old handwritten letter. Lots of altered paper clips in here. They're a very easy way to attach things. I can never get enough of these things. I love these things. These flashcards, they bring back shock in my system because I remember my teacher going, okay, Pam, you know, what's the answer? What's the answer? I'm like sweating, counting on the fingers. 11? Okay, whew, on to the next kid. I was off the hook for a little while. You remember those days? I do. Okay. Just fun little ways you can do cross-bridge pocketing. Here's a piece of old ledger from 1911. So that's kind of cool. That's in a altered paper clip, so you can pull it out and use it as you will. Maybe you've never touched something more than 100 years old in the paper world, so that might be fun for somebody. Some different ways to do stamping. This is another, I call these tearaway notebooks, pieces that you can use and decorate your journal or other journals that are actually implanted in the book. Because the whole idea of the books that I make are they're meant to inspire you. I want you to get excited when you're going through the book and then also start asking yourself questions. Oh, what could I use this for? What could I do with this? How could I play with this in another book or in this book? That's the whole idea. That's what excites me, and try and put that in the books to maybe spread that excitement. And I know that a lot of you are excited about junk journals, so I'm very excited. And that's not because of me. I mean, a lot of people make junk journals, and we all get inspired by each other. So thank you, junk journal community, for carrying on the excitement. A little handmade envelope. Here's a little first day of issue envelope. Those are always fun, and there's something tucked in there, and I don't even remember what it is, but I'm sure it's something cool. Some breather pages. I like to collect old and different types of paper, graph paper, like, you know, when children are learning how to read, calligraphy styled paper, old newspapers, things like that. I mean, you just, you know, do your own drawings. Don't be afraid to doodle in your own journal and leave a little part of yourself, like a little piece of art or something like that you made and you placed in there. Or just glue a piece of paper down onto a page and call it done, because not everything has to have a function or a purpose. Sometimes it's there just to be pretty, and that's okay. Yeah. Remember, it's all about inspiration. Here's a big belly band, and if you ever come across blueprints and things like that, that's really cool paper to grab. It's not that easy to find, but when you do, I mean, I always get excited when I find it, and if I can get it, I like get it. Okay, I love this picture. This is some kind of giant flower vase in a downtown somewhere. It looks like it might be Russia or Poland or something like that, but I'm not sure exactly. But sometimes it's all about the mystery. Another handwritten letter in here, and sometimes they're in English, sometimes they're foreign languages, but the calligraphy itself is beautiful, I find. Even if it's a struggling calligraphy, it shows somebody put grand effort into it. There's a lot of struggle in my books. This is a little flip open thingy thing here. I think it's a triple flip. So this opens, and then this opens, and then this opens, and they're just extra fun little secret places to write little notes to yourself or reminders, things like that. A great way to use up book pages. And you can put I'm one to talk. You can put a little bulk like buttons and gourd pins and things like that in here. And it's okay. I mean, you may end up with a chubby monkey. If that's your style and your zone, it's okay. If it's not and you want super flat, don't put in the lumpy bumper. You could actually draw them, or you could make them out of paper so that they're thinner, things like that. Or you could just put a little flag or a tab or a little tiny piece of thin fabric, something like that, or a little bling to denote the fact that it can open. And here's a more tucks. That's kind of cool, isn't it? That's a index card. We must have made that one day. I like that a lot. There's so many fun things you can do with paper. It's crazy. Here's a scan. Remember these? Like those computer Scantron-y type cards. And another page from a diary, handwritten. You could actually see what people were truly thinking about back then. Here's a 3-tiered pocket. Just made with fun tucks. And these are from the Victorian calling card digikit. And more stamps of flowers. Here's these beautiful cards. I believe these are from the Ukraine, maybe Russia, but I think Ukraine. And I was able to collect a bunch of these for a while. And anything botanical I love. I mean, it's a slam dunk with me. What can I tell you? An old address change card, like we had notifying people that you're moving. That was days before email and all that kind of thing. Another belly band. You can tuck a lot of things into a belly band because of the nature of the design of the gluing on top and on the bottom of this piece. You can actually tuck quite a few things in here. And if you find they're sliding around too much, you can put an altered paper clip there or something like that to help keep it. Here's a place where I actually left space for somebody else to tuck something. Imagine that. It's a little botanical image. I think I want to say it's antique flowers or vintage flowers. I have two that are... they're both beautiful floral images, and I'm always looking for new names of images. Okay, so this is what is this? Oh, it's a little, isn't this cute? Look at how cute that is, like a little layered petticoat tearaway notebook inside here, something very simple to make. This was made out of, this is called Dragonfly Dance Digikit, but I just took 2 of the images, I didn't cut them apart, just to cut them up together, and it made the booklet cover. So yeah, this was a very enjoyable junk journal to make. A lot of avocado-dyed pages, especially ink-dyed pages. Lovely. I think these are Tim Holtz images, but just fun thing. Oh, this is the spooky house image. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. There's something on the back. It's from, mysterious. It's either Dr. W or SW or GW, not sure, but it's a mystery. And these ladies are going to hold on to the secret and not tell anybody where that house is from. More stamping. A little triple pocket. Here's a tin type. This little one is so cute. Look at her. She's so cute, right? And so this was back with the tin type images were done early turn of the century, maybe late 1800s. There's a butterfly back there. Very pretty. So this also is a pocket here as well. There we go. Just make sure everything is loose. And decorated book pages. So many fun things you can do with book pages. So, and really, you just need one old book and you're off and running. So another way you can do a pocket, which is a little bit different style. This is from Flutterby's, the digikit. But you can use any image you find in a book or a magazine or one that you hand draw and cut it out in an unusual shape. But they don't always have to be box-shaped pockets and tucks and things like that. You can get a little crazy and creative. Oh, what did we make here? That's a little sticky. Oh, I must have made one and then made a prototype and then also made the one for the video. So I had two in here. That's how that happened. Oh, this is kind of a cool piece. So these are kitty corner tucks from a botanical page. Very fun to do. Oh, and here's a happy birthday vintage card. I love vintage cards. They're so pretty. Here's a big, here's something. What on earth can I make here? Oh, okay. This is another one of those drop-down envelopes. Those are fun to make. Yeah, if you haven't made one of those, I highly recommend making one. Basically, you're just putting pockets here, and maybe put some on the back. Yep, I did too. And you can tuck things virtually everywhere on this thing. And it's a great way to house some pretty ephemera or embellishments or pretty papers, tickets or cards or what have you not. And you can use a very simple little catch. Whoop, nope, that came off. I don't know what happened there. Apparently I cannot tie a knot. I know what I did not do. Did not do with the knot. Okay, so that means when I made this, I did not do left over right, right over left, because that locks the knot. So we're going to now do that together. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, do the traditional knot. Okay, so this is like the left tail is going over the right. Oh, these, I can't do anything with these nails. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, left over right. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we tie it. We do. Okay, and now we're going to take this tail, this in the right hand, and we're going to go right over left, and that is going to create the lock of the knot. And that is where all the beauty lies. If you can just remember that and get those little fussy things through there without breaking a fingernail. Yeah, you too can have lock knots. Okay, and then tie it, and you are good. And then that. Okay, now if I pull this and it comes apart, fire me, because I have learned nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Okay. Okay, I'm putting it in just like I did before. And it stays. We're going to back away slowly before this blows up. I'll put it mid-page. Sometimes you want to distribute the weight of items in your junk journal, top, middle, low, top, middle, low. So your book is at least, it's not like fat on top and skinny on the bottom. It's well distributed. And that's an altered paper clip holding that in. Here's just a pretty little upper tuck holding this is a Leonardo da Vinci horse sketch. Always, in my books, something cool to add to your junk journals is anything from Leonardo da Vinci. Sometimes you can find drawing books of his, and the images are stunning, of course, as we know. And there's an old Victorian scrap, a multi-pocket, a handmade envelope, some old business papers, more tabs. These are some stamps, the red stamps, so they're kind of like green, S&H green stamps, but these were apparently red stamps. Lots of those, and there's photo in there and more blueprint. Very cool. Subtle imagery of botanical images as you go through here and just experience the fun of it all. So lots of handmade items, lots of coloring of the pages, decorating of the pages, and this is cool. I love this. That's actually like a something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Here's a stamp from another country. I know that. All right, what was it? Let's go see. Okay, it's a booklet of some sort that I made. Oh, out of a greeting card. I just decorated a greeting card as a base and just put a pocket in it, made a writing page on the inside. And often, maybe you'll find greeting cards that are vintage, and you want to send somebody a vintage greeting card. Maybe it doesn't make sense for the occasion. So say, for example, if somebody sends me Happy Mail and I want to send a thank you, I do have a vintage greeting cards I would like to send, but maybe it's a get well or happy anniversary or something like that. It doesn't really make sense. So sometimes I will cover up this side of it either with paper or with a DigiKit picture or something like that so it covers the sentiment, or I will handwrite on a regular piece of stationery, fold it up, and just tuck it inside here, leaving the card intact so that the person can use it as they would like to, but I can still give them the vintage greeting card intact. Here's an old envelope. Pretty little things. A lot more of those little page tabs have shown up along the way. Here's a taller pocket, very fun to make, out of the tube design. We've done it before. There's an old check from 1887. Oh, there's a piece of something. And a pretty postcard, 1965. Here's a beautiful one of those big botanical Ukrainian prints again. Love those, love those. And all just random fun things up through here. So hopefully, here's a coaster from a German restaurant. Something like that. Those I like those. More business paper, and here's a Merry Christmas card to Mother Form Charles. Yes, is that cute? That is so cute. And here's an old vocabulary card. I love collecting those too. Something about paper calls to a lot of us. Here, I baked some of these papers, as you can tell. Dry. And there's you do a circle with one of those and it looks like the moon. I think that's kind of cool. And here is a card, and here's one of these tea cards. This is actually a cigarette card. These are collectible. Those were more made in America, I believe, and the tea cards came from Britain. And this is a tea card. Brooks Bond Tea. Okay, so that's the difference, and that I'm aware of. Another one of these little triple ladders here with some handwritten letter in the back. Here's a seal made and just a little bit of decoration. And there's the signed and dated from me. And the back pocket is a vintage bird garden digikit. Here's an old check and just some very interesting things back here. A letter, from handwritten letter. And here's, I just thought this was unique. This was obviously done, I think, by a child. Oh, for the teacher. How cute is that? And love, Aubrey. Okay. And I just thought that was so neat. Sometimes you come across really cool items like that. And I just made this little back cover envelope. And that is the tour of Botanical Dreams. So if you are interested in her, she is for sale in my Etsy shop. She will also include the fabric pack, which will give you some laces and some pieces of unique fabric that you can use in your junk journaling. It's very fun to have some of these cut up and ready to go, so they're easy to use. That's a system I use when I'm making my journals. And here's some coffee-dyed cheesecloth as well. And there's over 40 plus pieces there. And then there is also included with this a Fundle, which is a collection of old and interesting papers. You're going to get all sorts of different things in here, from an Edith Holden page to some antique ledger, and checks, receipts, postcards, tea cards, black and white photos, vintage and antique book pages, music paper, dictionary pages, all sorts of fun things that you're going to be able to peruse, have fun checking out, or you can use these in junk journals as well. So there you go, folks. I hope you had fun today. A little change. I'm going to be discontinuing Friday videos, but I'm going to be adding a Sunday video. So there's still going to be 4 videos a week. We're just going to now be on the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday video plan. So I'm going to do a few little changes here and there to the Paper Outpost. It's been, what, 6 years? I don't know, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, but 5th, 6th year, somewhere around there. So just going to do a few little different things every now and then, slowly as I'm able to add them. So there you go, folks. Have fun. And I'll see you back in the craft room here with Sunbun. Do you have anything to say? I have something to say. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Hello everybody, happy crafting. This is Sunshine, your canine reporter, sending you love and hugs and puppy kisses. Thank you for everything all along.
Okay, that was very nice. That was very nice. And we appreciate your input always. That's life at the farm, everyone. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.